Let's get into it. There's no face tracking right now because I was scared that it would break the stream. And do you know what? Just one day I would like a non-chaotic stream where things don't get. Is that a fucking spider on my jack? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I gotta deal with this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It was a tiny little beetle lad. Wasn't a spider. I panicked for no good reason. Did panic though. I was very tempted to skip this song. I don't know why. Anyway, graph for the thing. Unclicked animate TOD. There's a button for that, right? Be animated TOD. Get set background color. Select color. Just green. And then if it isn't animating, it is the color that it is normally, which is... What color are you? Oh my god. Background color. It is one? Color and opacity? Have I done this wrong? Be animate TOD, yes, that's you. But you're dark grey, you're not white. I don't get it. Background color. Color and opacity. Color opacity is white. Background color is white. Ah! You're going. Enjoy your go, Witcher. Oh no. Why is it white though? Here we go. Style, normal, tint. Ah, right, okay. Right, okay. So, okay, alright, okay. Ah, sorry. It's the tint that's causing it to be grey, and we're multiplying that by the background color, which, yeah, okay, it can just be white. It can literally just be white. That worked out pretty well. So now if we go into this, we open the menu. Let's get me out of the half of the keyboard. I don't know why I put that away. If we set it to clear and then we Click animate time of day. Patch. Elgato said that there was a patch to stop this from happening. Camera's frozen. GG, everybody. We lasted a whole 5 minutes. I remember now, yeah. It's because... How did we rebind the mouse, though? Oh, just... Whoa, what happened? What? That's new. Oh. What? That's so weird. What the hell? Yeah, no, Ultra Dynamic Sky. It is animating, so that's good. So it's going to be green when it's animating, and it's going to be grey when it's not animating. Maybe we need buttons to change the time of day, but that's baby stuff. We don't need to do that right now. Once again, this doesn't work, apparently. So like this, that'll show up. See, we got distracted already. Can you even believe that? Display temp buffer. Streaming buffer not large enough. Needed 8388608 bytes. Now you leave. Okay, Witchy, have a nice leave. Enjoy your leaving. Thank you for being here. For the 5 minutes watching my webcam die. And also thank you, CyberMermaid Comet _VT for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Let me add you to the overlay. I should probably also give them a shout out, because they are working on a Twitch chat bot. It looks very interesting. It's kind of like a voice activated AI command generator bot helper for Twitch streaming, which will allow cool shoutouts, raid recipient messages, etc., 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 so on and so forth. All those good thingers. Just definitely just check them out. Look at that dank shade, though. $19.49 apparently is nighttime at 7 p.m. Like the deep night. Isn't it summer? Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that sunset though. Whoosh. Very whoosh. Oh wow! Oh yeah! Oh wow! Anyway, let's fix that. Let's fix that bug before I get distracted again with literally everything. So here we go. We have ET screen percentage VSync. What? Stat FPS. Yeah. What? What do you mean I didn't code it? Fuck you. What do you mean I didn't code it? That is, how dare you? I swear I did. I remember doing it. Graphics. VSync 1. Oh, that's not good. Baraki Thank you for the 10-month resub, Bardeki. Thank you for the 10-month resub. Is there a way that I can get my camera to activate? Hold on. Is there a way I can get my camera to activate? You have access to my camera, idiot. Or you want access to my microphone? Alright. I don't know why, but alright. Yeah, not that one. Where's the, how do I switch camera? That one? E-tron video? That is, no, not that one either. Yay! There we TechNet. So the TechNet camera is still working. It's just that the OBS source doesn't want it to work. Like this is what I have here, but like it actually works fine. So Bardeki, you have unlocked the cool feature of the fact that I am actually going to be able to open a card pack. Does it need to be a bit bigger? Sorry. It's usually about that big, isn't it? Oh! Card pack open for Bardeki. Card pack open for Bardeki. Thank you. So now I know that I can do that. All these lost card packs are actually not going to be lost card packs anymore. Why is my stream tanking so hard? That's what she said? It is. Look what we've got for you, Bardeki. Look, it's a brand new, shiny brand new March of the Machine collector booster with a shiny face on it. Look at that. Look at him shine. I will now apply the professional card pack opening tool to the card pack. And we'll see what we got. Swoop. How you doing anyway, Bardeki? 10 months. It's almost a year. How do we do this now? My keyboard is in the way. I want to put my arm on the desk. Doing all right? How am I? Yeah. All right. Okay. I think we need to just. Which way is focus out? There we go. So, okay, we got Golden Scale Aeronaut, backup 1 when this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If it's another creature, it gains the following ability until the end of the turn. Flying. How appropriate music for unboxing a card pack. Halo Hopper. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting a spell pays for 1 or more mana of the creature's color. Folded by an imaginative... Oh, it's just a creature. It's just an artifact creature. Sorry, I thought it had, like, effect text there. Also, look at the frame rate of the camera when it's in the camera app compared to the frame rate of the camera when it's being captured by OBS. Like, it's a little bit smoother, isn't it? It's just a tiny little baby amount smoother. Blighted Burgeoning. Enchanted Land. When Blighted Burgeoning enters the battlefield, incubate 2... Smooth. It's still pink though. Create an incubator token with 2 +1/+1 counters on it and a 2 transform this artifact. Transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. Whenever an enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Oh wow, that's a strong card. I like that, but it's green, so I will never use it. We got a failed conversion. Enchant creature, enchanting creature gets -4/-4. When enchanted creature dies, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put any number of them in your graveyard and the rest on top of your library in any order. We got a Portent Tracker. Untap target land. Choose target battle. If an opponent protects it, remove a defense counter from it. Otherwise, put a defense counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Storm the Seed Core. That's a lot of stuff going on that card. That's a lot of stuff going on in that card. Someone's being carried. There's a spear. There's a giant hand in the background. Distribute 4+1/+1 counters among up to 4 creatures you control. Creatures you control gain vigilance and trample to the end of the turn. Oh, I see there. It's like a pile-on. Oh, we got a cool. We got a battle siege invasion of Kamigawa. Come back, the Kamigawans. Is it too close? Too far away? Battle siege. The siege enters the battlefield. Your opponent to protect it, and your others can attack it when defeated, exile, and then it can be transformed. When invasion of Kamigawa enters the battlefield, tap target artifact creature opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. If opponent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove 1 stun counter from it instead, and it transforms into the Rooftop Saboteurs. Of course. Are these the twins from the Matrix film? Flying. When Rooftop Saboteurs deals combat damage to a player or battle, draw a card. We got a beautiful, full shiny, full art planes card. It's pretty nice. Pretty based. It's got some nice shim to it. Very cool. We got a Liliana's Talent. Liliana Vess. She's got some anime eyes going on there. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Enchant Planeswalker. Enchanted Planeswalker has -8. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Whenever a creature deals damage to an Enchanted Planeswalker, destroy that creature. Oh wow, yeah, that's a good card. That is a very good card. I like that. We got a Rankle and Torban. This is cool art. Where did they find this? I may not come across because I'm zoomed in and focused a little bit too crisp. That's nice, very cool art. Rankle and Torban, 1 black, red. Legendary creature, Fairy Dwarf. Flying, first strike, haste. Whenever Rankle and Torban deals combat damage to a player or battle, choose any number. Choose any number of the following. Each player creates a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature. If a source would deal damage to a player or battle this turn, it deals that much damage +2 instead. It's very cool. I can't get to the next card. It's stuck. It's stuck to the back. It's stuck to the back of Rankle and Torban. We've got a Flock Chaser Phantom. This also is extended art. Very cool. It's a pirate, of course. Convoke, Flying and Vigilance. When Flock Chaser Phantom attacks, the next spell you cast this turn has Convoke. It's a 5/5. It's very nice. We got Zada, Hedron Grinder. It's pretty cool art. It's a little goblin lad, I think. Little shatter in the background. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, the spell targets only Zeta Hedron Grinder. Copy that spell for each other creature you control. The spell would target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. 3/3. Whoa! We have 2 Zadra Hedron Grinders, but this one's got a cool shiny pattern to it. What is this? This is nice. It's like a Mokume. It's very holographic. Do you know in Japan they have like an obsession with holographic packaging, and it draws me in, man. It feels so good. Oh wow. We got a beautiful extended artful shiny grafted butcher. Looks like another Kamigawa friend. Power armor and a dark saber. When grafted butcher enters the battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace to the end of the turn. He's a Phyrexian samurai. I see. It says right there. Other Phyrexian you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Return grafted butcher from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. This is very cool. We got another Gyruda Doom of Depths. I have 2 of these now. This exact card, Demon Kraken, yeah, companion. Starting deck contains only cards with even mana values. If this card is chosen companion, you may put it into your hand from outside the game for 3 as a sorcery. When Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards on the battlefield under your control. The text looks a little blurry to me, but I think it's just my eyes. I think it's just the shininess of the card. And we get an incubator token. Obviously, we need that for our incubators. And on the back of the incubator token, we have a Phyrexian, a 0/0. So that exactly goes with the set of the cards that came in this booster. That's very good. Thank you again, Bart. That took a long time. I felt like that took a long time. Did that take a long time? Thank you again, Bardeki, for the 8-month resub. The 10-month resub, sorry. How do I get rid of this now? No you. Double reverso. What is this music? What are we listening to? A sample pack. I'm very close to taking the sample pack out of the music. Anyway, how you doing? How you doing, Barak? Oh, you said you're doing all right, and I said I was doing all right. We've done that already. I was distracted by all the shiny cards. Sorry. Yes, that's right. We were looking for the button because the button has the wrong name. Just being annoyed at Redbubble, they suspended your account for no good reason. Excellent. And this is CBV Sync 1. I don't know. This is CB use Lumen. Duh. And then in the graph we get our get and we get our B use Lumen. This goes in graphics as well. Get our B use Lumen unclicked. I don't know why. I don't know why Unreal has the obsession of putting like these all the way over there. So we have unclicked BV sync, right? Okay, so we have this. So this is actually exactly what we need to do. It's the exact same function. It's just that we're using a different CB and a different button to power it and a different console command. Which is r.global illumination. Nope. r.dynamic global illumination method. r.dynamic global illumination method. Bot. And our current is 1, which is lumen, and 0 is raster, which looks horrible, but it's more performant, right? Like it just uses the good old fashioned whatever you want to call it. Put lumen back on and you get the deeper shadows in the eaves, you get the more warm lighting from the warm stuff. There we go. So now if we were to play the game, we can press that. VSync is off. We can enable VSync. Lumen is off. We can disable Lumen. We can unbound the frame rate and tank the stream. You know what? Considering it's not running Lumen anymore, I'm shocked that it's only hitting 60 FPS. Ah, because VSync is on? No? It's pretty solid, 30 FPS. See, I was going to just use... So I bought a profiler plugin plugin. I bought a profile of plugin, and I was just going to use that, but they haven't updated it to 5.1 yet. They've only got 5.0, so I can't. I physically am not allowed to use it. Anyway, gravy. Fantastic. Stop. And do we need to populate that? Populate vsync. Lurk and surf. Excellent. Can I make this more general? So, if we have... Can I just drag this as an input? Like, input there, and then input there. And then we get rid of that. So this is, checkbox, and this is cvar. cvar b. And now this is actually not populate vsync, but this is popular. This is populate cb from cvar b. Populate cb from cvar b. So we can get our CB vsync, and that's r.vsync. That is r.vsync. Yep. 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 Thank you. And we get another CB, which is CB use lumen, which is r.dynamic global illumination method. It really is that simple, kids. R.dynamic global illumination method. They're not case sensitive, are they? You know what? I'll just copy it from down here. We have to remember to not have the space at the end, so. It's just a little bit more professional, because now you can see if it is enabled by default or not, right? So here we have another one. So let's copy that. And let's add pin, add pin. So this is going to be again editable text, variable name. This is cvar f. And this is populate editable text. from C var F. Why is this in weather? Oh, it's not. Should be in graphics. And this should also be in graphics. We're going to need to move this out of the way. Again. So it would be a good idea also to populate it's t dot max FPS, right? T dot max FPS. And the editable text is ET frame limit. So that should also now show us what max FPS we get as the default. Slide it out, 30 FPS, no VSync, render percentage 17.3585, and we are using Lumen. You get a crisp 30 FPS. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. What other kind of settings do we need? Like shadow density stuff, shadow. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of if we just type in Lumen, we can just lumen.diffuse indirect.ssao equals 0, last set by constructor. What does it mean? I don't see a difference in those two things. I didn't see a difference in performance. I didn't see... It genuinely doesn't seem to be doing anything. That's another thing, actually. Because obviously there'll be a set of rules. Where am I? Designer. There'll be a set of rules governing... Yeah. So in the graphics scroll, we're going to have another widget switcher, which is going to suck. This is widget switcher lighting. VB Lumen. VB fallback. They painted the statue because they were afraid of the refraction errors. Sorry. Just roasting Unreal. You have to use ray traced refraction if you want it to look anywhere near good, and then you have to jack the numbers so high. Your PC will just crumble if you get an actually refractive thing in scene. Hey, look at Audi. I like this. Lumen Global Illumination supports material bent normal mats. However, these are significantly more expensive than material ambient occlusion with very little visual improvement. Disable allow static lighting in the project setting to create space in the G buffer. Set the material output to ambient occlusion. Ah, that's cool. But that's not what I wanted. I want a list of... Just a list, bro. I just want a list of the console commands. Unreal Engine 4? No. Lumen technical details? Have I been like massively quiet for like ages? Okay. This hasn't gotten me any deeper. Isn't there a command to Unreal Console print commands to txt file? Isn't there a way to do that? How to dump console log? No. How to write console output to a text file? Nope. Okay. Just gotta look through it. Lumen. We will need to see the hardware ray tracing is 0. Is that doing anything? That definitely does something, but what? It's weird how like enabling the reflections r.lumen.reflections.allow.0. I'll take it. We should probably put populate CB from CVAB. CB use luminous reflections. Once again, I'm gonna turn this into a function, right? This is C command B from CB. Yep. C command. Look how small that has become now. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. We need to add something to this. Uh. Set. I have to look for it every time because I can't remember what it's called. Nope. Set active widget index 0. Set active index get checked state. Select. Because we have to set the widget selector state so that we get the lumen options, and then if we're not using lumen, we don't get the lumen options. You know what I mean? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So if we go in now, we open this up. We don't use lumen. We do use lumen. We use lumen reflections. We don't use lumen reflections. It's like I'm a genius. It's like I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. And I'm not just like fumbling in the dark. It's like I can actually get by. You know what I'm saying? Pretty radical. What's the thing called? What's the thing called? I don't know what that does. Lumen direct lighting? Lumen indirect lighting? Okay, you, you don't want that one. R.lumen support is re-only. Right, okay. Oh, so we have actually a console command variable which will actually see if the PC is capable of running Lumen. That's sick. That is pretty sick. Okay. I don't see that it's doing anything. Like, a lot of the stuff is in the camera, right? But they're not there, right? I give up. We already looked, I know, but I'm going back in. Lumen console commands Unreal. Right, okay. So r.lumen.screen probe gather.screen space bet normal 1 and r.lumen.diffuse indirect SSAO 1 are incompatible with each other. But what do they get you as a bonus? Is it faster? Is it slower? The real options that I want are the speed at which it does the do, you know? What's the should I just drag a camera in? Because I'm pretty sure we can get it off a camera, right? Hey QT, how you doing? Could be better? No. What's up? Or what's not up? If you don't want to talk about it. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Well, I'm sure she's in good hands. Up! Up! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gone. It's still gone. So we get a whole bunch of cool options on the camera, but we don't get any of those cool options on in the console, even though they're Lumen commands. It's driving me a little bit crazy. put it in, why not? But we want the inverse of this. This is command B from CB. Yeah, so this could technically be a Boolean. You can't change the pin type. We'll add a Boolean, which is going to be the not Boolean. It's an AND node, right? No, it's not an AND node. I think it's XOR. Or is it XNOR? Where is XNOR? I don't want to do it bitwise, do I? Well, well. I wanna write this out. Let me get a post-it note. Let's do it on paper. Because we're only going to be dealing with ints between a value of 0 and 1. So they're technically booleans. So a boolean cast to an int will technically have the same value as an int. Right. So we're looking at a 32-bit, but we'll just look at the last 3 bits. It's fine. So we have 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's equivalent to a 1. That's equivalent to a 0. And how do you make a 0 a 1 and a 1 a 0? So like if we're using a not, it is XOR, right? It's not one or the other, unless they're the same. So if they're the same, it'll equal 1, which we don't want that. We don't want an XOR. We want, if they're the same as our not Boolean value, which would be 0, 0, 0. If they are 1, you want that to flip only the 0 at the end to a 1, or the 1 at the end to a 0. So it can't be or. Or would work for 0, but it wouldn't work for 1. It can't be and, because and would not flip either digit. Is it NAND? Do we want a NAND? Not and Boolean. So we have is that gonna work? So it's not and. So 1 and 1 is 1, but it's not that, so it's 0. 0 and 1 is 0, but it's not, so it's 1. It is an and. NAND Boolean. Congratulations, we've worked it out. So we need this to bool to Boolean integer. I think this works. Can we talk about the Unicorn Gundam soundtrack and how banging it is? Ah, but that's gonna flip it no matter what, right? Because it'll be 0. It'll just be the other value. For fuck's sake. Right, I have to look it up. Logic. Boolean logic gates. The exclusive and biconditional. Exclusive for is a logical application that is true only if its arguments differ. One is true and the other is false. Is that right? One oh oh one. XOR 0 1 0 1. How's this fucking table meant to look? I think I've done it wrong. Hold on, let me try again. So we have and, which is 1 0 0 1. We have or, which is 1 1 1 0. We have NAND XOR The logical bicondition. What's this called? Okay. So XOR is only, which yields true if and only if the two inputs are the same. Oh, have I looked at this diagram incorrectly? It's the red bits that were highlighted I thought were the correct items, but it's actually the white bits that are highlighted that are the correct items, only if they are different and only if they are the same. Right, okay. So XOR is 1, 0, 0, 1, and X, is it XNOR? Wait. No, it's the opposite of that. I've done it wrong again. 0, 1, 1, 0. Hang on a sec. Is it not just OR? Am I looking at this? Am I crazy, right? So if we're using not OR. Is it not OR? I don't know. Exclusive OR. Material by condition. Exclusive and, maybe? Wait, is this just not an and? The logical by condition. Yeah, and. Fuck's sake. My brain has turned to soup. So it's not OR. OR is this one. So yeah, if we look at AND, right? If we look at AND, if we have our Boolean going in B, and we have our value going in 1 and 0, yeah, if the Boolean going in is 1, and the Boolean we're testing is 1, it's 1. And if it's the Boolean going in is 1, and the Boolean that we're testing is 0, it's 0. If the Boolean that we're sending in is 0, so it is not AND. That is correct. But is it NAND? That's the question. Does a Boolean NAND combine those two? NAND logic. No. Truth table. Here we go. Ah! Sorry, I thought I had a bug on my leg. Oh, what's this? It's not NAND. Look, because NAND is not true when they're both false, which is wrong because it's not and not. So it's actually and then if we want it to make sense in a sense, so we're not, oh god. So if the checkbox is checked, and we've selected not, we want it to be the opposite, right? Should I write the not? Not isn't a Boolean function though. It just inverts a key, right? Returns the logical complement of the Boolean value not a. Yeah. So if we are not, then we are not. So stupid, like, to say it out loud like that, but that's how it works, I'm afraid. So if we select not, that will give us a value which is not the value that is checked in the checkbox, which allows us to define, and the default is not, of course. r.lumen.diffuse indirect sasow r.lumen.screen space screen probe gather screen space bent normal. Not checkbox value. Oh my god. Why was it so difficult, huh? Why was it such a struggle? It's 5:30, kids. Let's test that it works. Let us test that it works. Because it would be frivolous of us to assume that all my code works. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's backwards. I will fix this before I stop. I promise. It doesn't work because it's backwards and I'm an idiot. This needs to be here, I think. Maybe. And then do we need another one? Hold on. Yeah, so if we are not, that's true, then that's false, which means this is going to be true on a 0 and false on a 1, which is an inversion. And if this is false, then this is true, this means this isn't going to invert anything, so we do not need that last one. Okay, nugget brain moment over. That's 100% fixed. Remember, kids, to keep your Boolean logic sharp in your mind, because it's the only thing that will save you from terrible frame rates. I hate you. Why? CMD vsync true. r.vsync equals 0. What does that mean? Overridden. Thank you, yeah. Command R dot dynamic global illumination method true. That is so fucked up. It's not a boolean. It's okay, right. That's because it's changing a boolean value to a text value without an intermediary. So we don't need that. We need to integer boolean, and then to text int, which seems fucking wild, but apparently the internal converter in the Unreal Engine converts a boolean true to the word true, which is valid. Theoretically valid. Turn lumen off. Turn lumen back on. Turn lumen reflections on. Force screen space ambient occlusion. Gets real dark when you do that, huh? So the whole reason of using lumen was to make it like more bright and global illuminating. Bop. I feel like it's the kind of lighting you'd have under an awning like that, though. Like, it wouldn't be super dark, but it would be... Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, kids? Taking that for my own personal records. Throw that in my old little channel only. Great. Okay. Perfect. Fantastic. We fixed everything. We broke some things and then we fixed them again. That's great. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna get. I don't really need another drink, but I'm gonna go AFK for a brief second. So if you need to go AFK for a brief second, now is the perfect time for you to go brief AFK for a second. If you do not need to go brief AFK for a second, you just sit tight and we'll be back for Trackmania in a couple of seconds. But thank you everyone for coming to watch the video on demand, YouTube friends, and I'll see you in the next episode.